All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and on Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Lefty Gunplay over on Adam 22 No Jumper podcast. Now, look, if you guys haven't watched this podcast, you're missing out. I will tell you this. I enjoyed this podcast from beginning to end, and I cannot tell you the last time that I watched a No Jumper podcast from beginning to end. Of course, I watched it in pieces. I watched a few the other day, and then a couple, more minutes the next day, and it took me like 3 days, to get it done. But I will tell you this: I didn't skip none of it, bro. It was entertaining. I saw the Rowdy Rex with Mr. Criminal, and shout out to the Mr. Criminal podcast. But that podcast didn't have nothing on the Lefty Gunplay, and there's no shots at any of them. I enjoyed the Rowdy Rex as well. But Lefty Gunplay is entertaining, my boy. I can't put it in any other way. He is entertaining. Shout out to Lefty Gunplay. Now, there is a couple of parts from the podcast that I want to react to. We're gonna start with this piece today. Lefty Gunplay says he will never do a song with any norteño ever. You know that they diss the homies. Now, we're gonna watch the video entirely without any interruptions, and then we'll come back, rewind it, and break it down. But before we do, we go live today for the music request. All right, so 6 p.m. we go live all the way up to 7. We do, we just politic about YouTube videos, and then at 7 the music starts playing. So pull up, request your songs. They go in order. So that's it. Six to 7, and then 7 to like 2 in the morning on Hater World Uncensored. Make sure you go over to Hater World Uncensored. I'll put the link up here. You'll see it. It'll pop up. Click on it. Go subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So let's go ahead and watch this video of Lefty Gunplay with Adam 22. Let's get it.
But okay, this is my question. I know a guy, and he's from a Mexican gang, right?
Don't tell him he's Lefty Gun.
And he got NK tattooed on him.
That's feed me.
Huh?
That's right.
What is that? What would you assume that stands for?
I just mean that's right. Dead homies. Fuck them dudes. On the gang, I'll never do a song with a norteño.
Okay,
that's about it.
That's what I thought it stood for.
I would never
too.
do a song with a norteño, dog. They diss the homies all the time. Fuck them too. Prison's different. I'm not gonna talk about prison. That's a peace treaty. But out here, I'll never do a song with them.
Okay.
I'm from LA, dog. They will never do a song with me either. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They made some good music, but I don't listen to the music. They talented, but they diss the hood. As soon as they diss my believings in a song, I don't listen to it. I turn it off. Boom. I don't want to listen to any red flag norteño shit. I listen to Southsiders. I support Mexicans out here, and that's what I am. I got Southside all over me, dog. I will never listen to a norteño. To the dude that had the NK tattooed, that's right.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
shout out to the Northerners. But
up.
the reason why I'm asking though is
It's
that
viral. It's viral. I said that the other day and it went viral.
I figured out though it didn't stand for that. The N was it?
All right. You know what I just noticed? Hold on. Give me a second. Damn, I'm all over the place. You know what I just noticed? I was looking at Lefty and I was like, that fool looks like an owl. His eyes, I was looking at his eyes. I go, that reminds me of something. I go, it looks like an owl. And then I saw his tattoo and he has an owl here. Could it be? But the homie has like the slanted eyes. You know what I mean? And he has an owl tattoo. Could be. All right, look. Let me rewind this real quick. All right, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and give you guys a Southsider reaction. Let's get it.
Basement?
Not used to, but okay, this is my question. I know a guy, and he's from a Mexican gang, right?
Don't tell him he's Lefty Gun.
And he got NK tattooed on him.
That's feed me.
All right, he's talking about, we all know who he's talking about, G-Face. He got the N and then the K. And if you guys remember, Adam 22 was trying to stir that up with, it meant, Nigga killer. In all true reality, I think he explained it a bunch of times, didn't he? I remember that Adam 22 stirred up the NK, and then the homie cartoon thought it meant NK2 because of what this guy said. And then there was gonna be a fight and a big old drama over the NK. But it ended up standing for Norte Killer, right? That's what G Face said it stood for. So I don't even know why this fool will be bringing it up like that. You know, he knows this fool's a Southsider, or a Sureño. He knows that the homies don't get along with the Norte. He knows it doesn't mean, the other word. He knows that, so he's just asking for clicks now. Let's go.
Huh?
That's right.
What is that? What would you assume that stands for?
I just mean that's right. Dead homies. Fuck them dudes. On the gang, I'll never do a song with a norteño.
Okay.
F them dudes. I'll never do a song with a norteño. This coming from a homie that just left prison, month ago. This is how he feels. And it makes me proud. It makes me proud. And I'll tell you why it makes me proud. It makes me proud because he's not switching up for the media. Now, I'm not going to tell you how I feel about that situation because we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about Lefty Gunplay. It makes me proud that he's able to get all this attention, all this fame, and not say, you know what, I'm gonna be politically correct for people. I'm gonna make people feel good. I want this guy to feel like he could do a song with me, or that guy, or I don't want to diss nobody. No, he is being him regardless of what the situation might be. Now people are gonna be like, damn, for you're happy he's dissing the North. No, I don't care what he's saying. That is not what I'm talking about. He could be dissing the North, he could be dissing the blacks, he could be, dissing his homies. What I like is the fact that he's standing on his business. This is how I feel, and this is how I feel, and there's nobody gonna change it. Because there's a lot of people that get into the music game and right away start kissing ass to everybody because they want to feature, or they want to be cool with this guy or cool with that guy, or all of a sudden it's you know what, let me not diss these people even though we don't get along in the streets. Let me just kiss ass because I want their fans. Nah, this fool is telling you exactly how he feels, and I don't care if I'm politically correct or not. This is how I feel, and take it or leave it. And that's why I'm proud. So don't take it any other way.
That's what I thought it stood for,
I would never do a song with a norteño, dog. They diss the homies all the time. F them too. Prison's different. I'm not gonna talk about prison. That's a piece of shitty. But out here, I'll never do a song with them.
All right, look, he said I'll never do a song with him, and I don't want any people from up north that are watching me to feel like we're bombing on anybody or trying to, talk shit about anybody. But I'll tell you this: on my music requests that I do, on the lives that I do, people will pay for me to play Norte music in the live. Of course, it'll be a different fee, but they'll play it, right? It'll be played. And I've heard somebody paid for a song from a guy up north, and then the guy in the video said, I'll never do a song with a Sureño. I'll never do a song with a Southsider. He even went as far as saying, I'll never do a song with a Scrapa. That's what he said. Ever. That's what he said. And nobody feels any type of way. Nobody cares. It's like, okay, that's how you feel. So nobody should be mad at this homie for telling you exactly how he feels. It's the same shit. The difference is that this fool's on. This fool's on a big platform. This fool is reaching hundreds of thousands of people. And the guy in red is only reaching, I don't know, 500 people, 1,000 people. So that's why people get mad at homies when we talk like that. Look, if you go listen to Norte music, all you hear is scrapa this, scrapa that. All you hear is Southsider this, Southsider that. They dissing all day, every day. Go listen to it. I've heard a lot of it because they play it on the channel, right? But nobody cares. No Southsider feels like, hey, they dissing us, this and this, or nobody starts crying like, what about us? We can't be friends. Let's be friends. Nobody starts crying because they're not on big platforms like that. But whenever a Southsider like Bozo or Lefty Gunplay or anybody from down here gets to say something like this, it gets blown up because these fools make headlines. Lefty Gunplay makes headlines. Bozo makes headlines. And the list goes on. I can name a bunch of other people, but I don't really want to name people that I don't really know. They make headlines, big platforms. So more people get to see it. It discourages people that might like the red side. You know what I mean? So that's why that was the conclusion I came up with. So like Lefty just said, it might be a peace treaty in prison, but the streets are different. So there's your answer to all the dudes that are out here talking about, oh, it's time for us to come together and blah blah blah, and we could be best friends and hold hands. Bro, this man just left prison 30 days ago. He just told you it might be a peace treaty in there, but not out here. And the upstate Southsiders been saying that, right? That's just coming from a guy that's just left the big house. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not telling you to pick sides. I'm just basically telling you what the homie is saying and giving you my narrative. For all those people that think that on the streets is the same as the prison, is not. So don't get hurt. Don't get hurt thinking that because one guy came down south, that all of a sudden it's okay for, things to change. Because I know there's other YouTubers out there that are pushing this narrative tough, and all they're gonna do is get people hurt. They need to stop. They need to stop and just understand that they are red. They are red. These guys are blue. Okay? They don't cross. It don't. I just saw a video of a guy, from up there, the guy that got fired from the food community. You know which guy. And he made a whole video about times are changing now and this and that. Let's hold hands, blah blah blah. Don't talk about my vato, gold fingers, And that's cool. I guess that's cool, but you don't really know what's going on. You just see this guy making a video over here, and all of a sudden you think it's okay, and you gonna get your friends hurt, and vice versa. The people on this side that are believing that too might get hurt too. Those are subjects you just leave alone, homie. But let's continue.
I'm from LA, dog. They will never do a song with me either.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They made some good music, but I don't listen to the music. They talented, but they diss the hood. As soon as they diss my believings in a song, I don't listen to it. I turn it off. Boom. I don't want to listen to any red flag norteño shit. I listen.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Facts. Listen. People forget what they believe in, People forget what they believe in, bro. Okay, I get it. You grow up. People grow up. Yeah, you grow up. I get it. It happens. I grew up. A lot of people grow up. But that don't mean that you stop believing what you believed in. Okay, I grew up, so now all of a sudden I'm not out there on the streets. I'm not pushing the hard line. Okay, I understand. But I'm still respect my homies that are. I'm going to still respect the homies that are. Just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean that all of a sudden I can brainwash everybody else to believe what I believe in, because, I did it already. I pushed that hard line. Now I'm off to the side, and these youngsters that are out there are pushing the hard line. I can't go and tell them, hey, my boy, don't believe in that, or don't do this, or don't do that. No, I can't. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. I'm gonna move off to the side and just do me. I'm gonna let the youngsters take over and let them do what they do. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people tend to grow up and try to brainwash other ones to, hey, come over here with me, let's go walk on the rainbow and let's hold hands. Nah, bro, like, let the little homies do what they do, And basically that's what he's saying. I ain't trying to hear their music. They diss us, and I believe in this, and it is what it is. Let's go.
Outsiders, I support Mexicans out here, and that's what I am. I got Southside all over me, dog. I will never listen to a norteño. To the dude that had the NK tattooed, that's right.
Okay.
That's
so
it.
shout out to the Northerners. But the reason.
So Adam says, shout out to the Northerners. Of course he said that. He's politically correct. Do you see the difference? Let me show you once again. Adam, politically correct, youngster in his prime of game banging. He ain't playing no games. The difference is that one of them wants to be cool with everybody because it's for business and he done grew up, and the other one is telling you how it is. Okay? That's why I fuck with Lefty Gunplay, because he is gonna tell you how it is, regardless of whether you like it or not. A lot of people are gonna be hurt after over this. He done lost followers from up north. He done lost followers from Texas for saying fuck SPM. He done lost followers. He done lost a lot, but he's keeping it real. He's keeping it. He's not sugarcoating anything, bro. Other people would have been like, "Oh no, I don't want to lose Texas fans, so I'm not gonna speak about SPM. I'm gonna just shut the fuck up." Nah, that's why I fuck with this guy. He's just like me. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna say how we feel and make a lot of people cry. In between, I can already see videos of me tomorrow. Blue Devil disrespecting the North with Lefty Gunplay. Come on, I already know. I already know you're gonna have that dude from the food community got fired, the guy that got fired. He's gonna be pushing narratives of we're haters and we want to see people hate each other and we don't want to see the raza come together. Bro, I don't want to see people get hurt. It ain't about bringing the raza together. Who the fuck am I to tell you to come together? Who the fuck is that guy from the food community that got fired? Who is he? Who is he? Does he sit at the round table with the seven henchmen? Fuck no. Do I sit at the round table with the top dogs? Hell nah. So why would I sit here and tell everybody on YouTube, hey, let's hold hands with the other side and let's be best friends. And then all of a sudden, homies start getting chequeadas, homies start getting disciplined, homies go to prison. All of a sudden, they got to answer up for that. Bro, I ain't doing none of that until further notice. I ain't doing none of that. I'm going to just tell you how it is. Don't get involved in that shit. Whatever it is that they got going on in prison, that's some prison shit. Out here, it's still the same. Leave it alone. But listen, don't listen to me. Go listen to that guy from up north. I'm sure his man bun has superpowers and it probably twinkles at night, and it probably, he probably get a little lightning bolt on his head, and a little idea comes up, and then he goes and makes a YouTube video and people believe his shit. So go for it. Other than that, shout out to Lefty Gunplay. I really rock with the homie. I really want to see him win. I have not lied about that for one instance, and I will say, on this podcast here, he gave everyone a shout out, bro. Humble motherfucker, bro. He done had to. And it was naturally. That right there shows you the homie is not about himself, because he could have easily said, I ain't giving nobody clout, especially on a big platform like that. So shout out Lefty Gunplay. Hopefully he can make it big in this game. Shout out to all the homies watching the video. Do me a favor to everybody watching. Like the video. Run up the likes. Run up the comments. Let's get this video into the algorithm. And don't forget, tonight, 6 p.m., we go live on TheHaterWorld Uncensored. And with that being said, and nothing else to be said, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a TheHaterWorld production. And we out.